subscribe to Mchenry Man Show.
Do it! Just do it!
Coming to you from Industry Sound Studio in Modesto, California, it's the Mchenry Man Show.
Vodka, not my thing, but mixed drinks are all right.
Are Four Locos like your go-to?
Yeah, only because they got a significant amount of alcohol and I could get vastly drunk having one, so.
So, like, one of those is 2.5 of those.
Yeah.
3 maybe.
Because these are 4.5.
Not only that, but that
I'll
sugar later is gonna destroy you. It's gonna eat up everything in your system. You're gonna be needing chugging out orange juice and everything.
Yeah, I have to drink a lot
Gatorade.
of fluids afterwards.
What, on Four Locos?
Yeah,
Electrolytes?
Yeah, Four Locos is like Kool-Aid
Gatorade.
all hyped up on liquor. That's what it is, basically.
It's an energy drink, right?
But yeah, after one of these, like I get real thirsty in the middle of the night, and I only drink diet soda. That's it. I don't have water or anything like that. So I drink like like 3 diet sodas in the middle of the night. So
That's about 4 ounces of water.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There you go.
Dehydration.
sparkling.
Oh well.
But you still have such clear skin. I'm
Oh, thank you.
really confused.
I don't know. Yeah, I have a bad diet. Like I eat a lot of McDonald's and whatnot, and lately some canned foods too. So I mean, I've been trying to spice things up,
What kind of canned
Alright.
foods?
like chili and refried beans, and stuff
Beans
like
are good for you.
Yeah.
Good for
Fiber.
your system.
There you go.
Protein.
Make it take notes.
Is it fibrous?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I can't.
It's alright. I have a shit diet too, and people don't believe that I'm gonna be
They're really
35.
good.
So it's all good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I don't have the same diet. Everyone's body's different when it comes down to dieting and doing stuff. No one's body's the same. That's
Well,
why.
it's
That's why I don't
genetic.
really follow those
I mean, even
diet
working out
plans and shit.
Working out to an extent is like that too. So.
Yeah.
And I gotta make a diet change.
Look, I've been active, so I've been active more often, eating less, and I've lost more pounds than me trying to lose pounds without even intentionally losing pounds.
Yeah,
Like, everyone's
I've
body's
been
different. I
working
still
out,
eat
but I've
shit.
been changing my diet.
Yeah,
so.
I still eat shitty food, and then like, how's that even fucking possible? How does it even work? Everyone's body's different. Everyone's body can adapt and do things. Other people's bodies don't. Some people rely on the protein shakes and all that kind of stuff to maintain their, organic fit, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, my mom's on that organic shit. Fucking is.
Dante,
What?
or Wayne, put the mic up a little closer.
Right here?
Yeah,
Put it to your mouth,
a little
boy.
bit closer.
You like that.
No, no, they're into that organic
It's so
stuff.
comfortable
It
for
tastes so nasty. The organic stuff tastes really nasty.
Why it looked like you've done that before.
I
Yeah.
haven't. Just until tonight.
For free.
For free. I know. Didn't have to pay. Didn't even buy me a drink.
Practice.
Microphone didn't even buy me a drink, bro. Yeah,
There you
shit
go.
free.
So bring your own money.
Yeah. What was it? 1 + 1? Is that what she called it?
Yeah, 1 + 1 = 2.
The silence is
Quiet
killing me.
down.
Yeah,
I know, when it
the
gets quiet, it
silence
gets
is
super,
killing.
super quiet.
No, it gets awkward.
Bobby, come back.
I know, I'm like,
Need
Oh, we
something
did
to
it
feed the
good.
lulls.
We did it good last time.
We
We did.
We did.
We had a lot to talk about last time.
Wait, how long has Bobby been gone?
2 weeks now. This
Aw.
makes 2
Well,
weeks.
I would say 2 days in total, because technically...
2 podcasts.
Yeah, so it's like, 2 Mondays, I guess.
you're definitely different.
Heck yeah. Remember last time? He's funny.
You alright?
Me? I'm good. Yeah, I
That's
mean,
good.
you're the extrovert here. I mean, what are you doing? You're slacking on us
I'm not
all,
slacking.
I would say.
Normally I'm waiting for you to say something funny.
Oh,
So we
You
yeah.
can relate to something off of it.
This
But
alcohol.
your chat is going back and forth on their own.
Oh, yep. I'm under the effects of this booze, I'd say, and so, I don't know, I'm kind of, I don't know.
I know. I need to bring in some topics to talk about next time.
Wait, Cruiser, how'd you get here?
His wife gave me a ride, so, and with him, obviously, so,
Well, I picked him up and
Yeah.
then brought him to my house, and then my wife dropped us off because we're gonna lift home separately. Because
Aw,
Oh,
that's so responsible of you guys.
I got something to ask. Because I've been thinking about it a lot lately.
What up?
What's on your mind?
Universal basic income.
I'm for it.
I know I've been thinking about it a lot more lately.
I want to get some.
They probably won't give it to you. I'm guessing you make a. I mean, if
No,
you have a
it's
nice
everybody.
house, so
It's
it's for everyone.
Mhm.
I don't know if it would be for
It's called
me.
Universal basic income. Basically, everyone gets a certain amount a month.
But then they'll probably cut off like food stamps and SSI and all that
Exactly,
stuff.
yeah.
So.
What's it called?
Universal basic income.
What is that about?
It's about so basically no one goes broke.
And Stockton's already trying it out with a section of people. A certain amount of people got in.
Applied for it.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's like 1,000 or what. But I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Well, yeah, it was just a thing from what I heard. It was just as an example for 1,000.
Yeah.
So everybody gets $1,000 a month, tax free, government free.
That's crazy.
No
That's
matter what.
cool.
I'd take that.
Even if you have a job.
That's
So
only.
you get to keep your income that you're already making. They just add on.
Oh man, that's one guy saying to Andrew Yang, but he's
But-
not gonna win. Come on, Trump's gonna win. We all know this.
No, he ain't.
Trump's not
You
gonna
don't think
win.
Trump's gonna
They're
win?
trying to get him
You're
out of the
nuts.
office.
I bet you $5.
I will bet you that $5.
I will
man.
bet you $5.
I wouldn't be surprised
That's
this
a whole
time.
Four Loco.
Yeah.
And a Four Loco.
Last time I was
No.
surprised. This time I wouldn't be.
No.
But they're trying to get him out, aren't they? They're trying to
They're
get him out.
always
Of
trying.
course
They've been
they
trying
are.
to get him out before he was ever elected. They've been trying.
Nah,
Come on.
he's on
I've
the
been
come
trying
down.
to keep him out.
Yeah, he's not coming back.
No, he's coming back.
That's what they said last time, and then he got elected because people said that partially.
Well, there were in hopes for him. Everybody wanted to have hope in him, but he turned out to be a
What?
joke.
No, hoping what? It was
Right.
just for his own benefit. That's all it fucking was. It wasn't for
See,
anybody.
but the way he spoke about things, and I think me personally, I think he has made it so easy for other people to be so rude.
Or to
If
become
that makes
president.
sense.
It does.
Because he just, I think he wounded our United States a little bit, and I hope that he won't come back. I know he won't. But yeah, we need some serious. There's so much division between the Republicans and the Democrats, and it shouldn't be that way. We're all one. We need to work. Instead of fighting against each other, we need to work together for the people instead of for their own
I
agendas.
agree. I think we're all
You
Democrats here, probably. So let's get off the politics.
Yeah, so
Oh yes.
No, because you know what? When I get into politics, it becomes like a friendly, like, argument. Not in a bad way, but then it gets to that point where I see people sometimes where they really get into it, and I'm like, dude, you guys are a fucking fight. Like, shut the fuck up. So I don't talk about politics. Because some people it gets into their head, about everything, about who's right, who's wrong, who's doing better, what they should have done, this should have been done, they should have won this and that. It's like, you shut up.
well, changes need to happen. I just pray that they do.
Oh yeah.
One way or the
Big
other.
changes need to happen for sure.
Yeah.
No matter what, it didn't matter who was gonna win. Honestly, Hillary or Trump, it was still gonna be fucked. No matter who you chose for.
See, I just liked him because he pissed so many people off. I just thought it would be funny if he won. How upset people would get. Like I didn't even care what he stood for, what his policies was, nothing. I'm only in it for the entertainment. Like the best speaker gets my vote. That's it. He's charismatic. He's got good jokes. Okay, you win, sir. Yes, you're the guy. That's
he is
what
a
I
joke.
like.
So did
Yeah,
you vote
you know,
for
But
him?
I didn't vote
no,
for
I didn't
nobody.
vote for
Oh, you're
nobody
talking to
either.
him.
They
Yeah.
were both a joke. I mean, the
I
only
voted for Bernie.
the only positive thing that I saw out of Hillary was being the first one female president. That was the only positive I saw to break the cycle.
Uh-huh.
Like Obama did. He broke the white cycle of all the presidents being fucking white as hell, and he broke that cycle of being different. That's the only thing I saw out of everything else of Hillary. I was like, dude, it's gonna turn to shit.
But
there's
for
so
also
much on
still
there, too.
talking politics, Bill Clinton was probably the best president in my lifetime, and that's his wife. So there's got to be something good rubbing off.
Yeah,
I would
that's
think.
the only thing. His good name. I mean, what other president can get away with a blowjob, dude? I mean, come on. Like on the real. Get
Kennedy.
a blowjob,
Well,
play
now-
mean saxophone.
Now you,
All of
well,
us.
now you can fuck porn stars. So
Gangster as fuck, dude.
So yeah,
Bill
it's,
Clinton paved the way for that.
it's just a little bit
But,
of this and a little
no,
bit
I
of
don't
that.
mind Bernie. I see what he's fighting for, and he's got some fighting words when I was watching that debate.
Oh, he's a smart
When they were
dude.
asking him about a bill, one of the guys was like, "Yeah, you know about this bill, blah?" He's like, "Yeah." He's all, "I created that damn bill," and I was like, "Damn!" Everyone's like, "Yeah!" And I was like, "Holy shit, this dude's got a face." Like he's looking at him like, "Come on, dude, you got fighting words, let's go." And I'm like, "Damn."
I think it's going to come
Mean
down
spirit on this
to
guy. He's got an animal in him.
Bernie Sanders, Elizabeth Warren, and maybe who's Biden? Maybe Joe Biden.
Biden.
But Biden's kind of
Biden
a lot. But he's got a lot of
No
supporters.
offense,
So
Biden looks like he still rides a bike with training wheels on.
yeah, I'm not saying I
I'm
think he's
sorry,
going to
but
make the
that's
best.
just me, though.
I'm not saying he's the
That's
best
just me,
option. I'm
though.
just saying he's popular.
You know
So
what I was rooting for after Clinton was Gore? Oh man, I was so
Me
pushing
too.
for that, but then that whole thing with Bush was weird.
yeah, I thought it was crazy when Bush got elected, and I was mad for the
Well,
whole
no,
8
they
years.
didn't
But now
recount.
I want Bush
No, because
back.
Gore actually won. No, didn't Gore actually won? But then they did
Yeah.
a recount. I
Yeah.
don't know. Bush won. Sorry, my bad. I was like fucking high.
Well, same
He
thing with
won.
Hillary and
Trump?
yeah.
No. It's just dumb. It
That
didn't matter.
recount, I got you.
Yeah, but it didn't matter who was gonna win on that one, Trump or Hillary. It didn't fucking matter. We were both unsure. And I'm not saying it because she's a female. I'm just saying they were both.
So you're saying this? Or, there's a lesser of two evils, though, and she's the lesser of the two evils. So
I said it
no matter
didn't
how you think about it.
Yeah, no matter how you're gonna go about it, just. you know,
I
be
voted
stupid.
Bernie.
It's gonna be stupid.
I like Bernie, but like sometimes when he's like talking and getting super passionate, like I think he's gonna pass out or something.
Well, because
Like,
he's
that's all
really
that's going
into
through
it.
my
He's
mind.
really into it, and that's good.
And
That's good that
it's
he's into it.
scary.
Yeah.
Imagine like going toe to toe at it, and then he just drops dead.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
imagine he gets the presidency and he's doing a speech and he just done. You're
Yeah.
like, oh fuck.
Or like he
what
gets so
now?
excited that he gets a heart attack.
Yeah.
Shit, that's any of us.
Yeah.
That's too much. Well, I
Didn't
just
he,
hope we get some.
Didn't he
good
have a heart
changes.
attack already? I
I
heard
would believe
something.
it.
I mean, he was in the hospital for some reason.
May have.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna start pulling out all that shit. Like Sanders in the hospital, can he be a president? You know what I mean? And then you're like, oh, this person did this and that. You know. But in my opinion, I still think Trump did it just to protect himself.
I think he did it to gain.
Gain and protect himself.
He was
He owes
going
so
he
much
was going
money.
on he was going on vacations to his own property, billing United States. So he was
Yeah. Oh yeah, and then didn't he do something else about a memorial service and he went golfing?
I mean everything was charged and to his own self. And I'm like
Yeah, well,
then he had his aunt, his uncle, his sisters, his brothers, his 10 kids all working in the White House. I'm like, that shouldn't be that way. But anyways, let's get off of politics.
told you.
Yeah,
What's
we
going on, boss?
Told you.
Just to
can't talk about that.
give you an
kind of shit.
idea where the people that vote for Trump, we got one of those MGTOWs on there saying he'd vote for Trump. So
He did? I don't give a fuck. I don't care.
Oh, that guy.
People who people vote for, that's their own opinion. I don't judge them by that. I'm just saying it's just bad
Yeah.
decisions.
a lot of those MGTOW guys are not all there. So I'm not saying all of them. I don't know their full philosophy, but it just seems a lot of it's kind of silly. So.
Well, I mean, their philosophy is don't live with a woman, don't procreate, and don't get married. And they're all for the pump and dump, and that's all they want
Pump
to do.
and
Pump
dump.
and
No,
dump.
someone
That's it.
needs to like copyright some of the things you say.
Pump
Oh,
and
me?
dump. I
The
know
pump
it
and
cracks
dump
me up.
sounds like literally like a escort service or whorehouse.
Yeah, cruisers pumping.
Yeah. Not me. Yeah, I haven't got
Hey,
laid
that
in
should
3
be
years.
his,
no, he's not
his
part of
Cougar
MGTOW.
Hunting series name,
They've
Pump
had
and
beef
Dump.
before.
There you go, the Pump and Dump series by Cruiser. There you go.
Well, I have recently, I was recently strong-armed into siding with MGTOW. To me, it's just like taking the whole thing in a new direction because I've worn out being anti-MGTOW, and now, like I feel there might be more. It might be more of a benefit to myself to go MGTOW now and to befriend these guys, and maybe I'll get a bigger audience. that
So we
way,
got a lot of
perhaps.
views about the one that you were talking about, MGTOW, but that's the most thumbs down I've ever got because those motherfuckers are on there like thumbs that shit
Yeah.
down.
Well, I mean, it's because I'm a known anti-MGTOW. But up until yesterday, I made the video yesterday. I was now for MGTOW, so now we're gonna see the tide turn. I feel like not everybody's seen it, so we're the tide's gonna turn here.
Can you still be MGTOW and be married?
No, I don't think so.
So I can't pretend to be MGTOW?
No.
You can pretend to be whatever you want, boss.
They said it's a philosophy and not a group.
Yeah, that's what they say. I mean, you could be purple pill. That's what they. I mean, if you were to,
So that a mix between the red and
side with their
blue?
beliefs in terms of what women go for, look, status, and money. If you felt that way about women, but you could also be married, but you'd be purple pill and not MGTOW. Red pill is if you're single and you have those beliefs, and then purple pill if you're in a relationship and you have those beliefs. You're purple pill. So according to them, so.
These are the pills you have to take.
That's just what they call you.
it's just like so you got
It is.
you got
It
red,
is.
blue, purple somewhere in the middle. I guess. Yeah. You mix
I
red
didn't
and
even
blue,
know that
mix purple.
existed, like that.
They're not even pills, they're just jelly bellies. Purple unicorns for this. Raspberry blues for this.
Yeah, so I'm like purple pill because I keep the door open. Like, I'm not anti getting into a relationship. If it happens, cool. But I don't think it'll ever
Did you hear
happen.
that?
I don't feel like it'll ever will happen. So I mean, but I leave the door open. So to me, I'm purple pill and not really MGTOW. But
Wait, you leave the door open as in like you're in a relationship with a girl, but
no, like I'd be willing to if that unicorn existed. If I found the pot at the end of the rainbow, but I don't feel like that's ever going to happen because I've never had a girlfriend as an adult. Like, I've only had a girlfriend at 16, 17. I had, 3 friends with benefits, then a bunch of one-night stands. So, yeah, I've never had
A lot of pump dumps.
I mean...
drive-thrus.
Yeah, I mean... But I wasn't using that. I did say I was a firefighter at the time to get them to date me, and they thought I was one. And, yeah, that's why I got the
I
dates.
believe it.
But, yeah. Yeah, but, so I don't feel like I was using them because they... were with me too.
They were
we're
using you because
each other,
you're a
maybe.
firefighter.
Yeah, I mean, yes. Yeah, they thought they were getting some status,
Did you show them your calendar?
Someone called you Cruiser, the booty bruiser.
Not in a long time, it's been a long time.
It's been a long time since you bruised any booties.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Cruiser, you should create a POF account and let me man it for you.
Oh, I do have one. So I mean, if you want to take the reins on that, sure.
Yeah,
There you
dude.
go.
If I can remember, I gotta.
Wouldn't that strike the female odd though? Like how you guys are talking back and forth, and then she meets him in real life, and the way you're talking, flirting, cracking jokes is not the same as him talking to her.
That's pretty much all the women I met on POF.
It's really the same, because you're like flirting, and then he's
No,
like,
they
so,
actually they have services out there you can pay for to run your social media,
Really?
the dating stuff.
Oh no shit.
Yeah,
I met my girlfriend
people
on
pay
POF.
good money for that.
You met someone on POF?
My girlfriend.
Better than Tinder.
Current.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. It's not bad. My friend likes to use Tinder a lot. He thinks it's like the best thing. I'm like, dude.
I can't imagine how. It's like 90% dudes, isn't it?
It's 90% dudes now. Like, seriously, it really is. And I'm not saying it to be rude to anybody who's transgender. It's just, it's full of it now. Like, he was just showing me, he's like, look, it's like every 3 girls there's a dude. And, like, I'm looking through his, like, whole list of, like, you match with so-and-so, you match with so-and-so. And it's just, like, for real. It's, like, 2 to 3 real girls, there's a dude. 2 to 3 girls, dude, or a dude.
And then for those 2 to
And then they'll tell you, they're like, oh, I'm 50% through the transition. That's what they call it, a transition. I was reading, I was like, dude, these guys are so open. Like, they're not hiding anything, It's like, oh, I just got my boobs done. The vagina's coming in 4 months. And I'm like, what the fuck? It's coming in? Like, what do you mean?
And also for those 2 to 3,
Like,
Like, they just got
Amazon.
it. That's what I'm saying. Like,
You need
it's
to
on
have that
Amazon.
Prime. Get it here quicker.
My vagina just got primed. It's gonna be here tomorrow. July 11th.
shipping.
Yeah, I got the tracking number. It's gonna be there. We'll test
But
it
also
out.
for those 2 to 3 women, there's like 20 to 30 dudes opposite them. So it's like a majority dudes. It's that Twitter or what is it called?
POF or Tinder.
Tinder. Yeah,
Tinder.
Tinder. Yeah, I think I've always thought that was bullshit. But you bring up an interesting point. Would anyone in here have sex with someone that's
talked
had
about that.
completely the full change?
Yeah, we
I don't
talked
think
about
we
that.
talked about
Yeah,
that
we did, because-
specifically.
No, we did. We said, it double Margaret. Because we said, what if it was a dude and you didn't know, but you really were attracted to her?
And then they dropped the bomb on you.
And yeah, and they dropped the bomb that they used to be a dude.
No, what if you just saw a picture of him and you knew the whole story?
Like, according to Cruiser, like my
Yep.
mom, I guess.
Oh,
No, well, I mean, I thought because of the height.
According to
you know.
Cruiser, well, I haven't had sex in about a couple years. 4 Locos ring.
Yep.
Fuck it.
You know what? I think honestly, if you find it in your heart that if you didn't know, and I mean, I don't think you go up and say, "Oh, I'm this and that," but I mean, you fall in love or you become friends with somebody, and that happens. I mean, I would hope the other person would be honest enough to tell you, so you can make that choice
Yeah.
whether you stay or go.
Well, I've seen some, like, there's this Playboy centerfold that apparently was fully switched from a dude, and I'm like, oh, I just thought that would be weird. I don't know. Even if I did it, how I'd feel afterwards, and
Be in the
Like,
shower.
Yeah, there's some girls
Crying.
that. What's crazy is when the
She's
girls
like, hey,
go
what's
to
wrong?
when girls go to
Stop
be
crying,
dudes.
bitch.
With the deep
That's
voice.
that's the weird one. Not weird, but I want to say weird. That's the wrong word. But it's just weird how there are dudes when they transition to a girl, they look like a fucking girl. Like, holy shit, you look like a girl.
Oh, yeah.
And then there's some girls out there who transition into a dude, and you're like, holy shit,
That's a
but
dude.
that's not a dude, but it's a dude. You know, it's a trip how they do. I don't know if it's plastic surgery or they just change the tones, cheekbones, whatever they does. But my God, dude, it's like a work of art, and I ain't lying about that shit.
Well, they are. They're sculptured. I mean, you look
Yeah.
at there's people in everyday life that try to make that change, and they don't catch it. I mean, they're just as long as they feel good with them themselves, but maybe on the outside, they're a man looking like a woman.
Yeah.
But if you're, blessed, I guess, enough with money to make that sculptured look, then that's what you see. But I mean, I think a lot of people don't have that. They just go with what they feel. Because I've seen a lot of them at Walmart, and I just say yes, ma'am, and yes, ma'am, even though I know they're not. So, so.
How do you feel about? I don't know how this would go, but like I remember last time. Like, how would you say the difference between, was it the female of the relationship, like acting as alpha in a lesbian relationship, but she's like has hair, doesn't shave, she's got the stash, or she's got the goatee, like one of the ones I've seen it before, and there's the girl who acts like the alpha, but she's still female. Like, how do you feel about that in between? Like, girls that want to be male, but they don't, get the full get up.
Well, I think to each his their own. I mean, it's not something that attracts me.
Yeah.
I thought you did like the ones that look like guys.
I do, butchy.
You do?
Yeah.
No, not that kind.
Oh,
Not-
yeah,
not the
facial
one-
hair
not the
we're
one
talking
I'm
about.
talking about.
Yeah,
Oh,
like, no. Like the more butchy
she likes
girls.
the butch
Yeah.
ones, not the ones that have like trying to look like actual
Oh,
full on.
alright.
Yeah, not like,
Gotcha.
no, because those are kind of scary to me.
Yeah.
So, but all women are beautiful.
I like feminine women. I do not like
Sister.
masculine
Please,
women.
Any other requests?
Oh no. Good.
love ya. Thank you. I love her aunt. I work with her
Yeah.
aunt.
What's your style? What's your
Very
flavor?
girly. Like I
Girly, like preppy.
Very feminine, very girly. Because I was talking to, the first night I got on Plenty of Fish, I was talking to this girl, and I guess she wears boxers, and she was kind of masculine in a sense, in terms of the way she dressed and whatnot. And we were having a flirtatious conversation that turned sexual even. And and then I'm like, okay, pleasuring myself. Pleasuring myself.
Don't be sorry.
Yeah, and she said she was doing it too, and then I guess she wanted me to come over there and finish the act, and to me I'm like, I'll just finish it here. Yeah.
Why I gotta go there?
You're all, no, I'm cool. I'll be all right.
Yeah, I mean, I could have took an Uber over there. I mean, if I wanted, I don't know.
Yeah,
So
by the time you would have got there, you're like, fuck.
But
she was feminine.
No, she was she looked like a girl, but she wore like boxers and dressed kind of like masculine and whatnot. But I mean, I guess I would have done it, maybe. But I mean, I don't know.
So what if that came up tonight and you had that same opportunity? Would you do it?
Sure. Well, as long as I mean, if they're a tomboy, that's okay. That's fine. But I mean, if they want to be a guy, then no.
Yeah, not wanting to be a guy, but
Yeah.
just someone that you found attractive enough.
Sure, yeah. I can
All
do
right,
that.
ladies.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yes.
Cruisers ready for the breezing.
All your people out there, and no one's offered to take you out on a date.
Well, I mean, they live all over the world. One in Australia and a couple in England.
Well, maybe they'll send you a ticket. Shit.
I've only met one girl that I had found out about me through YouTube. She was from Tennessee or something, and was going to go to San Diego, but stopped over in San Francisco to see me, and that didn't go good because I was not on the cannabis, so I was not too talkative and entertaining in person. So yeah, although she did manipulate my nether regions with her hand, she did do that much.
She manipulated your nether regions?
She did do that, yeah. She,
I got you.
I got the arthritis. Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
I know, me too.
Just take it.
They got me diagnosed with fibromyalgia and rheumatoid arthritis.
Merry Christmas.
Uh-huh.
is that an apple one, Smirnoff?
Yeah, apple right there.
Oh, they got apple. All right.
You want to waterfall it?
No, I only tried the orange.
Do you want to taste?
No, I got the Four Locos still. I'm good.
Cheers, sister.
I just took that the wrong way since he was talking about getting booty.
Oh.
And you're like, do you want to taste the peach?
Right?
Peachy. I got the, I shouldn't say I got the munchies.
Why?
Because I do.
Well, there's nuts and burritos.
I want a what else you got there?
Pretzels.
There's no sauce.
That's all right. They put sauce in there.
No, because last time we were like, there's sauce.
These yours, Cruiser?
No.
Those are yours if you want it. You want
I've
it?
never had one.
Margaret.
Okay, bud. That's good. It's like chocolate. It's the same tin. Sorry, Ricky Bobby, you didn't get a burrito.
Tell me why that same night I passed by Burger King. Remember his story about how he never and it reminded me of him.
Really? You never went to Burger King?
There you go, buddy.
No, Ricky Bobby was like in line for 2 hours at Burger
I
King.
know
They
that.
say he's never going back. Yeah.
Wait, he was in line for 2 hours.
Yeah, maybe we should watch the podcast.
I skimmed through it.
I'll tell you later.
Watch it. I know he's too much. I know. I texted him. I said, "How's it going? How you feeling?" "Oh, I'm not gonna make it." I said, "All right, I'll go."
He was on the fence. I'm like, dude, just stay back if you're still not feeling 100%. Yeah, I want him to just get better.
Yeah, I was kind of worried about going all the way over there in the rain
Wait, where is he at?
on the west side.
I don't know where I am. Where I live.
I think
Me
he's
neither.
south side.
I don't know what
Southside,
part
Crow's
I'm at.
Landing?
Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
Wherever you staying?
South side. Mm-hmm.
that's nearly a series. We used to, when we first moved to Modesto, we used to always go over there to, that was the only place we can get a video card. It was on Crow's Landing. And so we get, and also back in the day you could rent VCRs, and we didn't have one, so we'd go rent VCRs.
Or Hollywood Video.
This was just like some mom and pop
Yeah.
type place.
You should be able to do that.
That's like a
man.
funny one.
Bro, we should do like a video where we all go and like taste all the 50,000 taco trucks on Crow's Landing. Cause
That's a lot of taco trucks.
Yes, but I guess like there's some that are like better, way better than
I
others.
went. One of my buddies, a white guy, took me over there once, and I feel like because we were white, they made it extra hot. Show these weirdos.
Do you see them making eye contact with you doing this?
And smiling, that devious smiles, they're shaking it. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, you're gonna get it.
Mm-mm.
No, we've talked about doing a lot of things on this on here.
Yeah, we just
Road
have to
trip,
be able to get everyone
food
together.
tasting.
Yep.
What else we talked about?
I tell them
Comedy
we need a staff meeting.
Are you really thinking about opening up a open mic?
Hosting it, yeah, that'd be cool.
A comedy store?
Yeah, I'd set it up out in the parking lot. It's not the right time to do it now,
No. Out in the rain? Yeah, dude.
Bring your umbrella
There you go.
and your boat.
but I put the word out there to Modesto View. I don't know if you guys know what that is. It's this online magazine, but it's also a publication that most people around Modesto get. And
Yeah, I see those.
yeah, and,
The big magazine.
yeah, and in the back of them it tells people like what's going on, and I put us, the podcast, on there, so hopefully we'll get some interest. People, guests, and such might have to take over the bigger room over there.
Kinky.
I had a girl that wanted to be a guest. She's not really a comedian or anything, but she has a keen interest in hosting a podcast at some point in the future and wanted to try it out. So
I'm not a comedian. I don't think any of us are. So.
no,
I think I'm pretty funny.
yeah, but I
We all
also
have jokes, but we're not comedians.
I also do know local comedians since I used to do it. So I mean, I know.
But
a lot of
yeah,
them.
I'm pretty much open to anyone that wants to come on.
Yeah. All right.
Bring him.
And in that video I posted about the LA stalker,
Yeah.
alleged, I put
Yeah.
alleged,
Yeah.
LA stalker, I did put in the description, dude, if you want to speak on this, hit me up and I'll definitely give
You
you
mean
the chance.
him?
Yeah.
He's in L.A.
No, I'm not saying come here. I'm just
Oh.
saying if you want we'll figure out a way for you to be on the podcast
dude.
remotely.
No,
Bro, he shows up at Chris's house. Like you said.
I should know where I live.
I'm watching you.
he might do it. I mean, if you wrote him directly, he probably would.
You said to come
Yeah.
talk about it.
Yeah,
Person.
I'm not going to try to provoke him, so.
Oh yeah. I don't think he's the violent. I see, because I thought he was violent at first because he made a video about me, and I thought, well, this guy's kind of sketchy, and don't want to kind of engage with this fella, but he seems alright, except for that he wants to, date minors up until the point that they're legal and then fornicate. Yeah, that's his thing.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, he wants to go on dates with them and their parents up until they're of legal age and then marry them. That's his thing. So
he needs to move to Utah, I think.
yeah,
That's our
multiple
Kelly.
It's all
times.
legal.
Well, I don't even think it's legal there. So
No, but in certain communities up there, they let it happen.
They let it
Yeah.
happen. Dude. It's morning, dog.
see, I wouldn't mind having multiple wives, but I would want them to be adults, like my
Jamie,
age. Like,
have you seen that show?
You think that because you've never had a
Sister
relationship
Wives?
in your
Yeah.
adult
Have you
life.
seen
That's
Sister
true.
Wives, dude?
One's
go,
enough,
go
dude.
watch that and then rethink. Rethink that
well,
shit.
you're talking to a guy with literally no experience.
Yeah, that'll give you good
Of,
experience and to rethink what you just said.
You know better than me, so maybe it wouldn't
After
be a
watching
good
it, I was
idea.
like, dude, this fucking guy, dude. I was like, how's he do it? How's he not a fucking alcoholic? All these
Yep.
girls fucking arguing back and forth and do all this shit.
I think that's crazy. I could
Yeah.
never do that.
Yeah, it is crazy.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I love women, but dude, I could not do that either. I could not. That many kids and everything. Dude,
Wait, like
what,
how
they're
many?
like a
Wait,
fucking
was that
cat
show
show?
about one guy and his wives, or multiple guys and their
No,
wives?
one guy and his
And
multiple-
5 wives.
5 wives with like 2 or 3 kids a pop.
Ew.
More
No,
than
wait,
that.
sorry.
Sorry.
Wait, one real wife. His
Uh-huh.
one real wife and 2 or 3 of his kids, like real married kids, and then the 4 sister wives with his
Yeah,
kids.
because they don't want to get arrested for actual polygamy, so they have to call them not actual
But they're not
wives.
legally married.
Yeah.
No, but that's
yeah.
just a term, and it's just like, dude, this is fucking. How are you okay with that?
And they're okay. Yeah.
Like, do you
I
have a
was saying.
schedule of who you sleep with? Like,
No,
Yeah, they take turns.
Definitely do.
But you know how awkward it is? Oh, hey, no, it's not your
Did
turn.
anybody ever
Today's
watch that
Thursday,
show,
it's
Big
bad.
Love?
Oh, I could never.
Mhm.
Yeah,
No.
my mom used to watch that. I
wonder,
couldn't get
hey,
into it.
I wonder, is it the same for a woman too, with multiple husbands?
Like sister.
No,
That
not
never
in the
happened. Sister
Mormon.
husband, your
No, not with the
brother
Mormons.
husband.
Son.
I've never heard of that.
You ever, no, I would never hear it, but would you ever think
Sure,
like
JJ
something
would
like
be
that
all
could be
messed up.
possible?
No way.
In certain societies, maybe,
Maybe,
but
some
probably
weird
not
society.
because I mean, no, I doubt it. I doubt it. I don't think any society is going to let that happen. Not in this day and age.
You know what I seen for the first time? Speaking of sister wives, not really that, but I've always seen Amish people on TV. I was at the donut shop and I saw like 12 of them, and I was so stunned.
Were you on West
Hear
Side?
that?
No, for real, I was super shocked. I was like, what the fuck?
No, but where were you at?
I was at a donut shop in Oakdale.
Oh, in Oakdale.
Yeah, and it was just weird because I've never seen one. In real
Hey, I've seen you guys on
fucking
TV.
life. No, for real, that's how I felt. I was like, hey, you guys shooting a show here? What? Like, that's what I felt. But they were real.
No,
They
like-
had money and they were
Yeah.
buying donuts. And I'm like, dude, don't you guys know what the fuck?
Over by where
over
Cruiser
here?
lives, if you go a little bit south, out there in the country, there's a bunch of them out there.
Yeah, but
Amish?
it's shocking
Yeah.
because
They're
I don't know.
You should
Don't
get to an
they-
Amish girl.
You know what? They're
I'd
'cause
give myself any
Don't
kind
they-
of girl.
don't
a
they
lot
live
of
on
them come into
land,
Walmart
though?
and they look
Is that-
Amish,
don't
but
they live
they're
off the
some
land?
kind of.
Make
They
their own
try to
clothes and
mostly,
shit?
yeah.
They're not
but
Amish people. They're some kind of religion.
They're getting more
but
modern.
they
Like
look-
How do they get
every
Amish?
society gets modernized.
How do they get money?
Or, like, what are they doing over
They
there?
farm and stuff.
So they like they grow crops and sell it.
Crops, probably livestock.
yeah.
Yeah, their beards were real.
I want one.
Like there was one dude that was like
You want beard?
An
beard?
Amish.
Oh, you want an Amish?
there was
Like,
one
I just
dude
wanna
that
have
had,
Oh,
like,
Amish.
Christmas is coming up, guys.
one guy had like the
I want a
legit
Mexican for
Abe
Christmas.
Lincoln beard, and it was just like, holy shit, dude, that's the real Abe Lincoln beard.
You guys see me at the donut shop.
Bonnet. Yeah.
Yeah, where's the donut shop?
Fuck. Her bonnets all tied, nice and neat.
He's afraid. He's trying to keep those Amish for himself. You won't tell us where the donut shop was. Oh, it's in Oakdale. Where in Oakdale?
Hey, we're on the Amish
Over
shop.
next to, it's called Sunrise, not Sunrise, is it? No, Family Donuts
Mhm.
on West F Street.
Oh, of course.
Right next door to Dollar General.
Do they have good donuts?
Yeah, fresh.
Well, the
Not
Amish
shit.
go there.
Not shit.
They must be good if the Amish are eating them.
Yeah.
They're all make
No.
my own.
No, I can't stand a donut shop that has like 3-day, 4-day old donuts and they try to serve it to you.
F
You take
that.
a bite and you're like, are you fucking crazy, dude? Give me a fresh
If you want a
one,
good
just fucking
donut,
make
dude,
it.
You see them like
go to
watching
Mr.
you
T's
take a
on
bite.
Tully and
Yeah,
Stanford.
Is he gonna
Those are the
notice?
best.
Where at?
Mr. T's on Tully and
Oh,
Oh
Stanford.
yeah, Mr.
It's like in the
T's.
village, right?
It's 24-hour donut shop.
There's a couple around here.
It's
Yeah,
like right
they're-
across from the Dunkin'.
The
Or
one
the
that,
village is that? Where's that?
Like McHenry.
the all
Yeah.
brown buildings.
Yeah, there's
Or
probably
like
one
the-
there.
It's right across from Dunkin'. I've seen it.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I'm
And
sorry,
you
but
probably
I'm
went to
from-
Dunkin'.
I know. I had to when it opened. I had to go.
We went there once
I had to.
later. It's supposed to be
My
24
childhood
hours,
is
and
coming
then half of the donuts were not even.
We never had those
We
around
didn't
here.
have any.
Yeah, because the East Coast thing. That's why I got all excited. Dude, I had a heart on real fast.
I will say you get one of those.
Ooh,
You get one of their breakfast sandwiches. Those things are hefty.
No, they are.
Yeah.
They are. They're
Like,
delicious.
yeah.
Everything in this.
Better be ready for a nap when you're done. So.
Oh, yeah. You're going right back to sleep on night right after breakfast. No, that's why I got excited about it. I mean, I don't mind Mr. T's. I actually went there and tried some of their stuff. I mean, it's not bad. It's just fucking crazy ass donuts. That's all it really is. Just
Mr.
donuts
T's
with
they're just good.
frosting and everything.
They're just perfect.
Variety.
Cooked right.
Have you gone to that place with it in Compton? I think it's in Compton where they have the big donut.
Randy's?
With the
Wait,
big
you
donut.
talking about the famous donut shop that's in every movie that's shot in LA?
I don't know. Maybe.
Everyone in
Iron Man.
Compton.
Have you been there?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I went there
It's
too.
like-
I saw it.
Did you enjoy it?
I drove by. No, I was kind of scared.
Why?
Because Dr. Dre sings about
Because
that
you're in
city.
Compton?
Yeah.
I would not go there because he sings about it, raps about it. So yeah, it's got to be dangerous.
I was hanging out with some chick I
It's
met
just
on
like
POF, and she lived in Compton, and I go and hang out, and I'm all there, and there's gunshots, and they're just sitting there, and I'm going, those are fucking gunshots, and they didn't even trip. They were just like, Those are gunshots. Mm-mm.
We're just like cute.
Mm-mm. I was like, we gotta go.
No, yeah, it's dope. Compton's not that bad now though. Compton's cool. Watts is cool. Slosson's nice.
Watts used to be bad. Really bad.
I mean,
You know what's crazy is
how
that
can Long Beach not be cold?
What
It's
about
named
Tenderloin
Long
in
Beach.
San
Long Beach is the
Francisco?
best. It's crazy because Watts used to be like all white people.
Oh, really?
A lot of
Oh,
places
it's,
used to
no,
be
they,
all
They
white
were like
people.
Dutch or something.
yeah, I remember. I
Jewish.
saw some kind of documentary about how they
What my dad said about Oakland.
just put a bunch of black people over in that area. Let's just put them over there.
Yeah, that's what my dad said about Oakland. He said all the white
Someone
people,
stop on the map.
all the white people used to live in Oakland, and then the black community started moving in, and they went up to the hills. He's all, that's why it's called Oakland Hills, all the nice ass houses. And I was like, that sounds really fucking racist, dude. He's like, no, it's serious. So that's what happens. He's all, when a community starts to like upgrade itself, they slowly. And you don't notice it at first, but they slowly start pushing everybody out, just so that they can bring that community in. He's all look at the Bay Area. He's like, what are they doing? He's all, they're raising the prices on rent, slowly pushing
Yeah.
away the
That's
people
like-
who can't afford it because
Like
they want
gentrification.
all the rich people to, and I'm like,
It's like they pushed and people went to Patterson. And then Patterson grew and grew and grew and
now
grew
it's
and grew.
becoming
It's like
expensive.
crazy expensive.
Yeah.
Too much.
The further you get, that's why there's a lot of people I know who are just like, fuck California, I'm leaving. And they go move to other states and
I remember David.
yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't you get the house?
Yeah, was one of the original starters of this podcast. He only did like 2 or 3, 4 maybe. We did like that cooking one.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like itching to move out of California with his girlfriend, and she got a job offer up in Ohio or something, and yep, bam, gone.
One of the funniest stories too about his threesome. That shit had me and Bobby laughing.
Oh, I forgot all about that.
That was a
Reiterate.
That's a good story.
Please.
No, watch the podcast.
Oh, give us some teasers.
No
one's going back to that.
So long story short, he was in a 3-way with another dude, and what was it? Oh, the girl was sitting on his face, and the dude just started going to town on him.
How?
And he just let
Like
it
in what
happen.
position?
And the dude had a blonde wig on. He just let it happen.
Like, what position?
She was sitting on his face, and yeah, the dude just went between his legs and started blowing him,
Oh, all right.
and just let it happen.
Hmm.
And I was like,
He didn't want to be rude.
yeah, he said I didn't want to be rude. I was like, I don't know how to take that. Is that being rude? Like, hey, dude, I give you permission to go down
It's a little
there?
bit rude that you
You're
just
like,
started
fuck.
chomping on my.
Like, there should be rules and regulations when shit goes down like that, man. Should
Was
be
the
a-
other guy like?
I told him there should have been a
his
ref.
Yeah.
I
Blows the
no.
whistle.
Yeah.
No, I think
Full start.
Safe word.
Yeah.
I think were the guy and the girl a couple, and he was just.
No, the guy and the girl were friends.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the
So,
dude was bi.
so he didn't.
There you go.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, thought they was cute. He kept telling him no. Hey, hang out and talk to my friend. She kept puking and shit. I was like, dude, this sounds like a bad fucking night. I would have left, dude. I would have left. He's like, I don't want to be rude. I was like, why is that your excuse for everything? You don't want to be rude. Like, fuck that.
I'm a rude
She's
bitch.
puking. She's fucking puking. Can't have her alcohol. This dude's trying to rape you. Like, dude, fucking leave that shit and like go home.
No means no.
Yeah, I didn't want to be rude. What the fuck?
I'll be rude. Cut you off. I got scissors in my pocket
Oh, no.
There you go.
all
Yeah,
day.
he had some other funny ones too. I just forgot, but that was the most memorable one out of all of them.
Threw it to you. No, I could have given it to you.
Does anyone else need water? Got more?
Oh man, I'm good.
No, I'm good. Thank you.
Yeah, and he kept fucking with me too. So he kept fucking with me because I was coming on and off because I was going through my little issues. And every time I came in, it was a different age. I'm like, when was this? He's like, I was 19. And I was like, dude, you said 5 years ago. Like, you just said you were 21. He's like, yeah. What the fuck's going on? So for like 2 podcast sessions.
Oh, he was messing with you for a while.
He was messing with me with my age until I caught him into it. For 2 fucking podcast days, he was fucking with my head because I was going to do shit, and I wasn't remembering his age. Because he was like, yeah, when I was like 19, it was like 5 years ago. I was like, 5 years ago? I'm like, what? Do you 25? He's like, no, I'm 21. I'm like, what? Like, I would never think about it. And then it finally caught on. And I was like,
And also, not to talk out of church, but David, he's only with that chick for like, I think less than a year, and they moved to another state together.
Mhm.
I'm like, is that gonna last?
hey, you never know, dude.
I would advise against it.
You're young. You take a risk.
Yeah, might be soulmates.
I've taken lots of risks when I was young. I worked in New York for a while. Took a risk in changing jobs and to try out a job. And it wasn't for me. The people you're with, you eat, sleep, work with, like 5 days out of the fucking week. And it's the same 10 fucking people.
What was it?
And you live out of your suitcase.
So, like, why are you being so cryptic?
No,
Just
you
say what it is.
No, it's
Selling
it's
Kirby's?
basically- No, it's not that. No,
He's selling
basically
Kirby's.
it's like VAT reclaimed. It's European tax. You go for companies and they fly you out and you go look at their spendings. You're like, oh, I can reclaim that. I can reclaim that. I can reclaim that. And, basically money back from what they spend off the taxes and shit out there. That's all you really do. But the people that are there are fucking weird. It's like one girl's in an open relationship, open marriage, and it was just like that was the first time I ever heard of it, and it was fine and dandy, and it was no, stay away from me. One guy looked like a leprechaun, and a child molester. Like, he had that look about him, like, dude.
That's very specific.
And
Yeah,
no. And
I
then
just got a big
here,
picture in my head.
and no, and here's
Child
the
molesting
creepy
and
part.
leprechaun.
He
That's-
has a van.
that's
Like
gonna be a section.
those budget vans. You ever seen those budget vans? With like the angled top or whatever. He has one of those with no windows, and there's a bed and like clothes, and I'm like.
Is he like?
And he
Does he look like
drives
a
it.
leprechaun because he's short?
Yeah, he's like 4 or 6.
Bro,
Was
short
he,
people
was
scare
he
me.
ginger?
No, dude. He was just a white dude, a little bit tan, and just some gray hair. But yeah, he was short and drove a van with a full-size mattress in the back. Clothes hanging
That's, like,
on hangers and
terrible.
shit, dude. No.
How do you know that
windows.
shit? How do you know? Did you get that close to that?
I worked with him and I seen his car.
You were in it, huh?
Hell no, fuck that.
That's where they ate lunch.
No, he had a thing about
Staff
paying-
meetings in the
He had a
back.
thing about like paying women. He would just post stuff when Craigslist was like huge, like posting for like side gigs or whatever. Whatever state or city he would be in, he would post and say like, all you have to do is just let me take pictures of you and you get paid.
I'm sorry.
And he would have like a thing about that, and I'm like, dude, that's just the creepy. It was hella creepy, and he would drive everywhere. He wouldn't fly, and he wouldn't fly, and he wouldn't rent a car, and he would just live out of the van, and he would just drive all to every.
Well, yeah, it
single
takes
one.
money
hate
to
the
rent a
story.
car
I'm
and
just
fly.
like, fuck that. No, here's the thing though. The company pays for it.
Okay.
So he's paying for it. They give you a company credit card to use for that.
Ah, no, it's good. I got my own rape van.
And then it's like, oh, it's creepy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Another girl was her philosophy was, if I'm in a different state, I'm not married. And I was like, dude, this is fucking out of control. One dude that was there, he works there 3 to 4 days out of the week, and he was a mortician. Like, his main job was like basically stuffing bodies and shit. I was like, dude, and he was hella quiet, and he would just like look at everybody, and I'm like, dude, this guy's plotting like, probably do your body in like 5 minutes flat. You know what I mean? Like, it's just creepy.
That is
weird stuff.
creepy. I want to be able to do it.
Yeah, and then like what's weird is like no one says anything at first. Nobody will tell you anything. But then when you go to like Chili's, Applebee's, you guys are at the bar drinking, all of a sudden, dude, it all comes out, and then all of a sudden your buzz is just fucking demolished, and you're sober as fuck, and you're like, I want to go, like I gotta leave. But the one thing also too that kills it was the flying. Sucked ass because
Like traveling?
every week I was flying to a different state. Every week I was in a different time zone.
How many states have you been to?
6.
6? Okay. I've been to more.
And it was all for work.
Yeah, all for work. Here's the crazy thing. Here's the crazy
I've been in a
thing.
state of denial.
Here's the thing that even though the money
Been
was
in
good,
100 of those states.
even the money was, like, don't get me wrong, the money was good. I had
Oh,
enough.
Not
50.
a prison.
Yeah.
I made enough money. This is how crazy it is. I made enough money to fly out to California to visit my friends every weekend round trip. Every weekend. Didn't even matter.
I used to drive from Stockton,
And I was
Modesto
business class, and it was just like, that's how I was able to do
every
it.
weekend.
Yeah, that's what. See what I'm saying though? It's like good
Ballin'.
money, Ballin', dude. But the money couldn't hold me because that flying and everything, and it was just like, dude, I gotta get back. This is not for me. This is for people who like.
Like, why were your
are fucking
friends
busy.
out here? You're,
I'm in New York. I'm stationed in New York.
yeah, so it's your friends from New York? We're in
No,
California?
No, California.
Nobody
how-
liked you in New York.
I didn't have anybody else out there except my grandparents.
When did you move here? Over to the West Coast?
6.
Oh, you're 6 years old. Okay, so your friends were all out here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's one of those things where like if you're alone, sorry, but
Yep.
it sounds like a job for you, and you have nothing better to do, and you do it. But yeah, it takes a toll on you. Not flying hour plus 1, minus 1, 2, 3, really fucks you in the head. And then going to Utah for the first time, dry state. Fuck, dude. I watched like a whole line of Mormons walking a single file line, crossing the street.
I would be
Like,
terrified.
It's the most creepiest thing I've ever seen. It's like some X-Files shit.
How long ago was that?
Like they all
This
turn
was
their
back-
head at the same time.
Yeah, oh yeah. It's like 2008.
Children of the Corn shit.
Okay.
2008.
Yeah, I went there not long after that. They're not totally dry now. They just have this like this kind of bullshit thing. You just have to buy a membership to the bar. It's like this. They just tax you so that you can drink now. They tax you
Yeah.
way more. So every bar has to charge a membership so that you can actually drink. And they do have these things they put on the bottles that will only put out exactly 1 ounce of alcohol. So no one can overpour, or else you can get like fined and stuff.
wow.
So
There was a I went to Philadelphia. I had my first real actual Philly cheesesteak, and that shit was so fucking good.
yeah, I'm wondering
Not even a
why
lie.
everyone says they're so
That's
good, because I've never
shit.
had a good one. I've never
I mean,
been to
out
Philly
here,
though.
what,
So
like, cheesesteak, like, what's it called? The cheesesteak or something like that in Walnut Creek. Don't get me wrong, they're good, but it does not do justice when you actually go get a real fucking Philadelphia.
you know what I want to try is one of those chopped cheese sandwiches from like the Bronx, like Dazis and Marrow talk about. That those sound good actually.
Yeah, just go. I'm probably gonna go there go visit my grandfather.
Yeah.
He's passing, so.
All right, we'll go together. Wait, what?
Yeah. Yeah, he's on his deathbed, so I gotta go out there.
I'm very sorry to hear.
Well, it's alright. It's that time. It's that
Right?
time. It's funny though when you know it's near, like you're mentally prepared for it, but physically, like you're really not physically, because your body goes through all those emotions and you're just like anger, sad, depressed, all that shit.
Way to bring it down.
I know. I'm sorry. I wanted to.
Right. I mean, I'm gonna take a cigarette now.
But way to kill the mood.
That's crazy. Wait, your grandfather lives in New York?
Most of all my family did.
Is your grandma still alive?
Yeah. She's trying to help take care of my aunt's helping them now.
Do you have a lot of family over there that you're close to, or?
Yeah, my uncles, cousins, my grandparents, my aunts, and my other aunt is in Texas.
How often do you travel back and forth from New York?
When I get the chance.
Like yearly, would you say once or twice, or?
When I get the chance. Once every 5 years.
Okay.
I don't know.
I
I
wanna
already
go
get a
there.
chance to do it.
I want to go there in the winter.
I don't know.
I mean, I can barely handle this, but it looks so pretty in movies.
You want to go New Year's Eve,
Yeah,
Times Square?
yeah, it looks fun.
Yeah, you don't
That
want to
looks
go.
horrible.
You don't want to go when it's all cold. 'Cause I've been there. Like, you really need to, like, walk around with, like, boots, 3 pairs of socks on, 50 jackets. It's horrible.
Yeah, I went to Chicago in like April, so It was still cold.
You know
So
what's really bomb out there though? It's a Cuban Puerto
Pizza?
Rican food.
Oh.
No, pizza's good. Don't get me wrong, but if you want real fucking Hispanic food, right there, like Brooklyn, Bronx, like you go over there.
oh yeah, aren't you supposed to go to like a bodega?
Yeah, dude, you go to those two areas, or Queens. Dude,
What was that
no
noise
deal.
that you made?
Why you like it?
It was interesting.
So let me get that out real quick.
What the heck? Well, whenever you guys are in Chicago, let me know. I'm there. I'll meet y'all at the bodega.
I was in Chicago last year. Kind of, not really.
We were
Passed
there
through
together.
it. I passed through it.
Right?
I flew into it. But I just sat there.
Oh yeah, I've flown into Texas a couple times, but I don't consider that I've ever been to Texas because I've never left the airport.
Yeah, I know. You're never really in that state until you walk out of the airport and you step on.
But I could tell I was in Texas. I could tell there's like a different vibe going on when I was in Texas.
Isn't that crazy? How
When
when
you
you
go
get off
to-
the plane in a different state, you should feel.
Yeah,
the
because
vibe.
we stayed at like one of the airport hotels, and so it's like, yeah, and we go to dinner there in the airport at a decent restaurant, but you can just tell the vibe. This is Texas. This is not California.
Yeah, it's a fucking weird vibe when you do that shit. Even when I went to LA for E3, I went to LA for E3 and I got off the plane, and I just felt like everyone's shit don't stink kind of vibe. Like, shit was good. I'm gonna become an actor, music artist. Like everyone was wanting to be somebody that they weren't, and it just had like this awkward vibe. of
See,
just,
I'm
like,
used to that, but what I wasn't used to is the Texas vibe of where all the guys are like or acting over macho and like, yeah, I carry a gun and I wear a shirt that says it.
walking around looking like Texas Ranger. I've been to Texas once to go visit my aunt, and it was during the summer, and it was bad. Like, it was like so hot. It was so hot that she had to I knew it was hot.
That's true.
I knew it was hot, but when she made cookies in the car, I was like, holy shit, dude, it's really that hot.
Never heard of that.
Yeah,
Cookies in the car.
you never done that? Where you take tinfoil?
You've never done that?
No. Well, okay, so you take tinfoil and you put little balls of cookie in there, and then you flatten it with another thing of tinfoil. And a lot of people do it in Arizona, Texas, like the real hot states, and you just put it on your dashboard, and it fucking just sits there and cooks. There's one, if I can find it, I'll link it to you. There's one guy who cooked like a chicken in his fucking car.
I don't think I could trust it though.
Well, they have
But what's bad though too is that when the heat gets really bad though, like there's pictures of like people's tires melting, like their fucking their bumpers coming off because the plastic was melting off of it. That's how hot it gets. Oh, that's fucking gross.
Yeah, Arizona's no joke.
Mm-mm. No, thank you.
Yeah, in Arizona, like every house has like a central cooling system. Right? Thank God.
Most houses have pools, and a lot of them don't have grass. So
Yeah. Oh yeah, 'cause it's gonna fucking die.
Yeah.
If they do have grass, it's astroturf.
you have to like cultivate that grass if you want to have grass.
And they-
In
You gotta be a
Arizona.
master. That's what it is.
And they have cactus, a lot of cactus, not trees, cactus.
Yeah, a lot of opium.
Cacti.
Cacti.
Yeah, cacti, like die. Is that weird? How it's dice. And die for one.
Yeah. This is a good English class. Sounds like one.
Wait, what's our chat talking about? What the heck?
It's not ours. It's
Oh,
the
it's ours, but it says cruisers.
It's Cruiser's
Yeah.
channel.
Channel.
Which
I
is
mean,
I don't happen on my chat.
I don't
dude.
know.
They went MIA
They might
real
be
fast.
talking amongst
No, it's weird.
themselves.
I
I
know,
don't
because
know.
I was always telling them. I said last time was me blowing up the chat, and your chat was just like done. I said now it's his turn. It's his turn tonight.
I think all your fans went over to his channel.
Probably. I don't fucking know.
your fan should send you for locos.
I mean, yeah, they should. They should
Won't
send me
accept 'em.
various things.
Send them to 5225 Pentecost Drive, number 26.
There you go.
Yeah.
Now they'll know that everyone's here.
You have that. All his grind difference.
Oh God.
No, there's nothing grinder dudes could offer me that I'd want. But I did. There was one grinder guy that I had talked to that it happens to work at the store, and now that's awkward that I go there because he thinks I'm gay now because obviously because I'm on Grinder.
Yeah, if you're on Grindr, that's what's for.
What store?
Cost less.
Oh, blow up the spot.
I seen a chick that on POF. She's on POF, and she came into the Walmart store all the time, and I was like very uncomfortable when I looked at her. I was like, I know you where you're at.
Did she recognize you?
She probably want to date me. I don't know.
Oh well.
No, I don't know.
But also, sometimes it's hard to recognize someone when they're in their uniform.
It's
So-
true.
I know, but it's really funny.